Okay, this is a very brief demo of using Horizon for those of you who need a little bit of guidance. The system is fairly intuitive, but sometimes you need to get over humps. So here we go. We'll go through this fairly quickly. The assignment shouldn't really take too much. I'm going to be using my own account, which is a little bit different than the way the Seneca one is set up, but not a huge amount of difference. So I've gone to discoverhorizon.com. I'm logging in. So here's my login. So let's have a look at that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to book an inspection that I'm going to use for my assignment. So let's type in book inspection, and we're going to put it on 123 Main Street. Um, and the client name can be whatever you want. Joe McLaren. Probably worthwhile putting my email address in here. That's just going to make it easier to email it to me. So you have an address. We've got a client name. You could use mine, the email address. Book it for yourself, and referred by doesn't really matter, but you have to click something. So then we're going to go next. You're going to have to do this twice, one for each of the attics. So then once we've done that, we're here. We don't really need to fill anything else out. I just clicked on Write Report, and now I'm going to go to Report Writing. Now what I've done is I took some photos of the attic that I'm going to be inspecting them, and I have them available somewhere on a directory on my computer. I mean, whether you took them with your phone or your camera, or however you got them, they should be somewhere you can access them in a directory. I've just put mine in a folder on my desktop, and you'll see that. Okay, so let's write a report. We're going to go to insulation, right over here, insulation, and first we're going to describe what the materials are. We're going to also put in some recommendations and whatever limitations that we have. Here's what I'm going to do just before I do this first, and this is just the way that I like to do it. What we're going to do is upload pictures first. So let's click on load photos. And I'm going to click choose files, and again I put a folder on my desktop actually that has some pictures in it called attic photographs, and I'm going to select all of these and click open. Depending on the browser you use, there may be a slightly different photo uploader. At any rate, this is what I'm using, so all the photos that I took are being uploaded and resized for what it's worth. Now I'm going to need to enter a description. So what is the insulation material in the attic? It's glass fiber. So I just click on that, and that's fine. How much was there? I'm going to say there was R28. What type of air vapor barrier was there? There was plastic. What type of ventilation? Well, this house had roof and soffit vents. How about the walls? We're not doing walls. This is really just attics. Okay, so we can forget about that. What are some limitations that we have? How did you inspect the attic? The attic inspection was performed from the attic access hatch. Um, and whatever other limitation might apply to your inspection. And so let's say now we want to put in some conditions. We found some problems. Um, so for example, maybe our ventilation doesn't seem to be real good. So we're going to talk about under the attic roof, talk about roof vents, and I'm going to say that they are inadequate. Where's our location? You can build a statement out of this. I'm going to, I mean, it's fairly intuitive that we're talking about the attic, but I am just going to indicate that we are talking about, the roof is probably not the right place to put it, but you've got different floor levels. Attic probably makes sense. Task, well, our inadequate roof vents, we want to improve that, and when should that be done. I'll say immediate. And I'm going to click next. Now if you wanted to add a picture, what you could do is you could click to select a picture. For this one, for example, shows a lot of mold on the roof sheathing. I'm going to click to select that, and I'm just going to say inadequate. This is the caption that's going to appear under the under it. And notes evidence of mold on the underside of the sheathing. There we are, and we're going to save and close. And that's really how you build the report. You know, maybe the insulation, maybe the amount was less than current standards in the attic, and you want to suggest to people that they improve that, and that it's discretionary. And then maybe put a photo of that in. Save and close. I should point out, if you wanted to put photos by descriptions, you can do that as well. So for example, if remember, all I did to turn these on was I clicked them, and if I want to turn it off, I click it again. If I want to add more information beside glass fiber, I can click on this little pencil right here, and I can pick something. I'm going to pick this photograph right here, and that's going to appear in the description part of the report. Just in case you want to, I'm just going to add some, doesn't make much sense. But let's say you wanted to edit the picture. You can click on the picture, and you can put arrows or circles on there. Arrow direction, let's make it that arrow. So by clicking on the circles or clicking on the arrows and changing the circle size, changing the direction of the arrow, you can add arrows. Don't go over the top on that, honestly. I'm just going to cancel and get out of that. Save and close. So now I've put a bunch of stuff in the report, pretty simple. If I wanted to take a quick look at it, see how this looks, what I've done. I'm going to go to Preview Inspection, and we're going to get a PDF. Let's just scroll down. So here we are in the insulation. The attic roof insulation material is glass fiber. There's a picture of it. There's the amounts, what type of vapor barrier we have, what type of ventilation. And here's my recommendations. The amount was less than current standards, location, task, time frame. There's my picture, inadequate ventilation. In this case, it sees we've got an illustration for ventilation, and it just throws it in. And there we are. And there's our limitations. So let's say I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to go to Report Publishing. Click there. If I wanted to take out illustrations, maybe I didn't want that illustration. It automatically got thrown in. This one right here. If I don't want it in there, I can click that, but I'm going to leave it in. Save and back. Now what we're going to do is finish the report. So I'm going to generate the report. Yeah, fine. So it's actually I've got a version 1 right here. The report is available, and you can either type in my email address here, or if you entered it where I said to enter my email address earlier, all you have to do is click on 2 and add the client name in there, and it'll just automatically populate and send the email, and then I will get the report. So that's pretty much all there is to it.